Hey guys, it's Caitlin, and today I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me makeup tutorial where I'm just going to be talking about certain subjects, about back to school, about Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Harvey, and yeah, all of that goodness, great stuff. So if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, follow all my social medias, and tune into this channel every single Tuesday so you can get your weekly dosage of me. Sorry that I haven't been posting for the last 2 weeks. It's okay, whatever. And without further ado, let's get started. So I moved positions because I was filming by my window, but there's not easy access to get to my makeup because all my makeup's on my desk, so I'm just gonna film here, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. And please excuse the background. I am packing because I'm going out of state for Hurricane Irma because it is supposed to be hitting exactly where I live, and so we're just not gonna take any chances and we're gonna go out of state. I don't necessarily want to, but my mom's forcing me, so we gonna do it. So I'm literally not going anywhere or doing anything after I film this. I'm just posting this today. It's Tuesday right now when I'm filming this, and I'm posting this 20 minutes after I film it. I'm just gonna edit it real quick and send it on up so we can do a chit chat, get ready with me. And I got some new products that I want to test out for you guys, and we're gonna get farted. So this is one of the new products I got. This is the Maybelline Master Camo Color Correcting Kit in the shade 100 Fair, and this is what it looks like. Has 2 color correcting shades, a green and a yellow, 2 concealers, and a highlighter and a matte highlighter. So the green is for correcting redness, the yellow is for brightening, the 2 concealers are for under the eye and wherever you want to highlight, and this is a highlighter. I don't really like this product. I spent $10 of this on my own money, which isn't that much, but like for a girl who's 13 and only makes $13 a month from allowance, that's basically my whole month's of allowance, and I bought this with my whole month's of allowance, and it's not even that good. The color corrector, you can still see green when you put it on top of places, like even if you blend it out and all that and you put concealer on top, you can still see it. But I kind of want to talk about Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Harvey, and school and all that goodness. Basically, school started for me August 21st, and I went to school. It's been good so far. I'm taking debate, which is a high school honors class, which is like said to be one of the hardest classes and like one of the hardest things to do. And I am also taking chorus as my 2 electives, which are 2 classes that you get to choose if you don't know. And I really like chorus. I've been in it since last year. Debate is really fun too. We actually have a competition coming up September 19th, and I'm so ready. I'm pumped, psyched, everything, and I'm so excited for it. So now that I color corrected my face a little bit, we're gonna go in with foundation. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. So I have 2 shades of this. This is my old one, and this is my brand new one, which I haven't even used. I love this foundation. I used to use it all the time, but this color got too pale for me, which is actually a surprise because usually colors aren't too pale for me. They're usually too dark. So this is the lightest shade, Nude Ivory, which is the one that's too pale, and this is the next up shade called Soft Beige. So I'm going to mix the 2 together to create my skin tone, and since my skin tone is very red, it might not look like it's gonna match, but when I'm done, hopefully it will. So this is my first time gonna be using the Soft Beige color, and I'm just gonna mix in a little bit of Nude Ivory with it. So, but yeah, so that's the color Soft Beige just sitting on my skin. I think it could work, but I'm going to add a little bit of Nude Ivory so that I don't look insane. There's not much of a color difference. I think this one's very pasty. I thought the one's a little tanner, but it's whatever. So then I'm gonna use my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend it in.
I haven't used this foundation in so long since it was too pasty for me. It's the first time using it in so long. And it's very buildable too, so like this foundation's so good, honestly.
I think mixing the 2 foundations was such a good idea. Like, this is such a perfect color. Like, if we look at my face compared to my neck, it's like almost perfect. And with foundation on top, the green of the color corrector is not showing through, which is really good because I only used concealer the last time, which was probably my mistake, and it showed through, but I can't see any of the green. It looks real nice. So I feel like if you're using foundation, a color corrector would be a good idea, but concealer, not so much. But that did get my beauty blender really dirty, which is really sad because that's only 1 wash. And if I want to be like on camera, I'm gonna be like, hey, look at my nasty beauty blender. Yeah. But now we're going to go into concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I want to get a lighter shade of this because this was the lightest shade that they had. I mean, it still goes fine with my skin tone since it is light, but I mean, I want a lighter color because I feel like this isn't as light as I would want it. While I am blending this concealer in, I want to talk about Hurricane Harvey. And if you don't live in the US, you probably still have heard of it. It is a terrible hurricane that hit Texas, Houston, Texas, and is moving throughout the states around Texas, like Louisiana and that kind of stuff. And it caused major flooding. They had 52 inches of rain in one night. The waves on the roads are 3 to 4 feet. The water is insane. If you don't know Jake Paul, he went up and tried to help the people in Houston. I'm not a huge fan of Jake Paul. I like Logan Paul better, Logan. But he went up and tried to help them, and I think that was a great thing that he did. And yeah, so basically this is a terrible flood or hurricane, and it's said to be the worst since Katrina, which is pretty bad. And Irma is up there too, so we're gonna see if it hits, and that would not be good if it does. So now I'm going to set my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Transparent 001. This is what it looks like. This is an amazing powder. It is from the drugstore. It's like $3. I love it. I heard so many good things about it on YouTube, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna buy that. It's like $4, and I want to see if it's any good. And I tried it. It is so good. It mattifies your skin so easily, like with one swipe. It's matte. It's awesome. I hit pan on it a couple days ago, like 3 days ago, and it made me so sad. I'm like, no. I'm gonna highlight under my face with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour, and I love this so much, like so much. This is amazing. It is also from the drugstore. It is also $3 or $4, and it is honestly so good. I use both shades all the time. I feel like this highlighting shade is so good for setting your eyes, so good for highlighting under the eyes. I feel like it brightens, and I also feel like with my phone, because I film on my phone, you can't really see that much of a difference, but in person it's like so pretty. I love it. So I just put it all the places that I put concealer. Then I use the contouring side to contour, and it's amazing. I go on with this BH Cosmetics brush in the number 114, and I did a BH Cosmetics haul. Haven't posted it yet, but look how much product that picks up with one dip. So good. I love this stuff. Do we see how good it is? Like, honestly, like I live for this stuff. Like, so good. I want to talk about Hurricane Irma. If you don't know what Hurricane Irma is, it is also another hurricane that is a brewing in the sea by Florida, and it is supposed to hit around Monday or Sunday of this week. If you're watching this in like 2020, then you're not gonna know about any of this. Like, it's not gonna be important as much as it is right now. But Hurricane Irma is happening this Monday. Monday the 11th is when it is said to hit. We don't know if it's going to hit. We think it is going to hit, but we don't know for sure. And it's supposedly a very bad hurricane right now when it's a brewing in the sea. It is a Category 5 hurricane, which is the largest, worst hurricane possible. And it is supposedly hitting right where I live on Monday. And so I'm going to my mountain house. So yeah, catch me outside. How about that? So now that I'm literally so bronzed, I love that palette for contouring. It is so good. I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite drugstore blush, and this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Pearlescent Pink blush, and it is so good. This broke, this is cracked, but this product is so good. It is also like $3, and it is amazing. It reminds me of the NARS Orgasm blush, if you know what that is. And I think I'm going to do a 5 under 5 drugstore edition where I show my favorite 5 products that are under $5 from the drugstore. So if you're interested in seeing that, let me know, because I think it would be a really cool video. And like, I have so many products from Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is my favorite drugstore brand by far, and I would love to do it. So now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Eyeshadow in the color 888 Ice Latte. And this eyeshadow has been through so much. I dropped it and it shattered, and then I put it back in here because it is such a good sparkly eyeshadow. So now it's like a loose eyeshadow, but I use it for highlight. You're gonna see how good it is. One swipe, Do we see this? Don't worry, I'm gonna blend it out. I don't just want a lightning strike on my face. So now we got this cute little bun, and this hair fell out, but it's okay. We're not gonna look at it. Okay? Okay. Thinking about doing a natural bronzy look on the eyelid and a pop of color on the bottom lash line. So now we're gonna go in with my favorite palette like ever to walk the universe. This is the Morphe 350 palette. Right there, and we are going to go in with a couple of the neutral brownie shades, and just like this one, a couple of them, and just throw them in my crease. So nothing too special. So that literally took me 20 seconds. I literally used this color, and this color, and just threw them in my crease. That's literally it. This palette is so pigmented. I freaking love it. Like, if we just swatch this color right here, you saw, so pigmented. Like, honestly, this shimmer is my goals. Do you see that? Like, this shimmer is so pretty. I love it. It's my favorite color out of the whole palette. Just pat it on top of there, and you got a blinding highlight. So I'm gonna do a upload video where I talk about and unbox and review my BH Cosmetics, because I've spent $50 there and I got like my products and stuff. And I love this palette from BH. It is the Sparkly Shimmery 88 color eyeshadow palette. This one is amazing. The other one that I got though is terrible. I do not like it at all. It's not pigmented, it's chalky. It's just not a good palette. And you would think this palette would be like awesome. It's not good, honestly, bro. It's like chalky. Like, look, no honey, no. We gonna do some blue. I'm gonna take this pencil brush and I'm gonna go into this shade right there and just pop that on the lower lash line. So while I am applying this blue shadow to my bottom lash line, I want to keep talking about Hurricane Irma. This will be my first time in a hurricane, and I'm not nervous. I honestly think it's gonna die down before it gets to us. Honestly, like, my mom is freaking out, but I mean, she was in Hurricane Katrina with me and my little brother, and so I understand she has a reason to be like freaking out. But we're leaving tomorrow morning, Wednesday, after I post this, at 5 a.m. evacuating, and it's gonna be crazy. Like, honestly, like, I don't even know what's happening. Like, it's crazy. So now I'm gonna go in with another new product, and this is the e.l.f. liner in the shade Jet Black. I wanted to get the felt tip one because I heard so many good things about that, but I thought I got the felt tip one, and apparently I didn't. I got this one. So I'm not even good at eyeliner. I don't know why I bought this, but I'm gonna just try and do a thin line, maybe wing it out. Last night I did such a good wing, like you wouldn't even imagine. You know what, guys? Sometimes you try and you fail, and you turn out like an Egyptian goddess that just got drunk for the first time and then decided to do her makeup. I thought I was gonna make a emotion, like, heartfelt video, and then I tried to do some wing eyeliner, and it always turns out like this. I don't even honestly know why I thought it was gonna turn out differently. Like, when have I not done wing eyeliner and it not turn out like this? Like, this wing is sharp, bro, and this wing is sharp, not as sharp, but still sharp. And then they're not even. You got some up here, you got some right here, you got some right here, and you got some right there. Like, there's seriously something wrong with me. Add a little bit of ColourPop Hello Kitty lipstick, matte lipstick. When you try so hard and you don't succeed. When your jawline is sharp, but not as sharp as those wings. Life is all about embarrassing yourself and having awkward moments. So if you do have awkward moments where you look like me, it's okay, because my highlight is still popping. Like, these swatches still popping. Everything's still popping. You are still popping, but your makeup ain't. It's okay. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, follow all my social medias, and tune into this channel where I embarrass myself weekly for every Tuesday, so you can get your daily dosage and weekly dosage of me. And without further ado, I will see you till next Tuesday, and pray for me and my family and for all the families that will survive Irma and are surviving Hurricane Harvey. And bye till next Tuesday.